Oh, hey! What are you doing here? Don't try to kid me. I know why you're here. You after some of them stories, aren't ya? That's what I thought. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Jordan, or the Fear Raiser, and here today I am bringing you yet again another story from my past because I have lived many, many tales, and I am here to tell you them today. You know, I just realized I'm gonna have so many stories to tell my grandkids. I'll be just like sitting down and be like, Grandpa, tell us another one! And they'll be like, alright kids, sit down in front of the hologram screen and I'll show you all the animated stories, because I'm too lazy to tell them again. So before we get into today's story, as you all probably know by now because I do it literally every single video, I'm gonna show you the top 3 comments from the previous story that was told, and those are gonna go up right now. So guys, leave a comment in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a story of that you might want to tell, and you know, I go through them and I pick 3 and I feature them in the next one. And by the way, I see some of you making up those stories down there. Some of you guys got ridiculous stories, but nonetheless, be sure to leave a comment down. A story, if you may, down in the comment section below, and click it featured in the next one. Alright guys, without any further ado, let's get right into it. So this story takes place in the summer of 2015. That's right, the recent one we just had. So what had happened was that a few of my friends had gotten together, and one of them had brought up going out to this swimming park that was it was pretty deep into the woods, so it was about an hour drive into this camp park where they had a really, really big pond where people could swim in. My phone just went off. Damn you, phone! A swimming park which... Damn you, phone again! So this was a swimming hole, camp park area place, okay? That was apparently great and awesome and really perfect for swimming. And it was a super hot day, right? So we're all like craving that swim, you know, when you're just so hot and you're sweaty and you're just like I'd do anything right now to just swim in cold water. That was all of us. So we packed our stuff and we set out. It was 2 of us driving. So it was me driving and it was 2 people driving. So it was me and the people and the other friends went in their car. So we went out, we set off. It was me and my friend. One of my friends was in the car with me. So we're driving off, you know, things are going pretty good. I realized though, right before we actually get into the wooded area, so before we actually left like the residential, like the urban area where all the stores and stuff were, that my gas was low. The gas in the car was pretty low, but it wasn't super low. So I was gonna get gas for the car, but I decided that I wouldn't because I just really wanted to get out there. I just want to go swimming, and I didn't think this would be a long drive. And this is when all of the mayhem begins. So what happened was we set off. We're driving about 30 minutes in, right? 30 minutes into driving, you know, we're still not there. And I'm getting a little worried. I'm like, you know, we're getting pretty deep into the woods here, and we're getting nowhere. Like, where is this place? And the worst part about it was when we tried to call our friends who were leading us there was no service. So they were in the car ahead of us, and they were pretty far ahead of us, I might add as well, and we couldn't communicate with them. So all we could really do was follow them. So again, another 20 minutes passed, so we're 50 minutes driving when we thought this was only gonna be like a half-hour drive into this wooded area, this path that we were taking, and we're still not there, and the gas is getting pretty low. So it got to the point where I had to like honk my horn and tell the guys that like my gas was low, and we parked at some weird camp area, and I had to ask them to drive ahead to see if they could find a gas station anywhere soon, or I'm gonna have to turn back and hopefully make it back to the city before my car, you know, gives out. So they went on ahead and we waited for about 30 minutes waiting for them. So 30 minutes waiting in the heat in my car that is almost out of gas in the middle of nowhere, not exactly the nicest feeling. So I was getting really frustrated. So anyways, they still didn't come back, and I ended up just saying, screw this, and I went the way they went. just in hopes that maybe I'd find something. So I'm going off ahead. It's about 20 minutes in. I'm really starting to panic now. We end up finding a little gas station in the middle of nowhere. Thank God. I get my gas and we head off again. We meet up with the friends and we head off again. So again, they're leading us into the woods, and we eventually find this place that my friend was talking about, which was like super deep in the woods. So hey, we're there, right? So not only did we then have to pay to get into this park, so this wasn't even really a park, this was a campsite. So like a trailer park area that happened to have a pool. And I don't know if it's a common thing for you guys, but it's not a very common thing for me or where I'm from, to pay to just go in a trailer area. So we had to pay, I think, $5 or $10 to get in. Holy crap, I am the most unprofessional YouTuber on this planet. Let me go turn my phone off. Yeah, so we had to pay money, and then, you know, after that, we went in, we drove in, right? So we're driving in, and it said that the maximum speed was 30. So we're going 30 kilometers, not miles. So we're going 30, and things are going steady. My friends were probably going a little bit over the driving limit, maybe like 33, 34, and I'm just following behind him. And then we eventually get here. We get to this park. We get to see this awesome, beautiful pond area that was just so gorgeous and magnificent and was calling us. It was like, "Hello, boys. Don't you just want to dive right into me?" And we were all just like, "Yes." But then out of nowhere, we're stopped. We're stopped by this man who starts talking to my friends in the car ahead of us. And I couldn't really hear what he was saying, but he looked angry. And I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on here? Turns out this was the owner of the park, and he got mad at us because we were going a little bit over the speed limit. And he looks at us, and he's like, "Get out of here. You're going over the speed limit. Get out. You're not being in my park. Go." And I'm just like, "Are you freaking kidding me, man? Oh!" And, you know, I drove off, and I was so pissed. And I went back to the front of the trailer park, and I was like, Give me back my money!" I did not pay to come into this park and be yelled at. My feelings are hurt. And I got my money back, and we drove off. And you want to know where we went in the end? We went to a freaking little pond that was still really nice, though. It was quite a nice pond. It was enjoyable. But the point is, we wasted our time to go to this place only to go to a freaking pond at the end of the day. So yeah, fantastic road trip, am I right? No, it wasn't at all. With that being said, though, guys, thank you so much for watching this story with your friend, with me yet again. Hope you guys did enjoy. And again, don't forget to leave the comments in the comment section below. Could get featured. Your comment or story could get featured in the next story I had to tell. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Oh my God, I can't breathe.